Good afternoon. Talk about for the reserve of Wulong Panda in Chengdu, China. Just 3 hours from the city of Chengdu, is Sichuan province, is the reserve of Wulong Panda, founded in 1963. This reserve joined the international network of reserve of men and the biosphere by the UNESCO in the 1980. Was the first and most famous center established in the city of Chengdu for the protection of forest, ecosystem, and precious wildlife such as the giant panda. Zoologists from China and around the world have conducted detailed ecological research on this species with remarkable results. Surrounded by the diversity of landscapes of this special tropical region. The Wollongong National Nature Reserve is a beautiful place to hike off or to learn about the giant panda. As the largest and most important sanctuary of China for the giant pandas, another species of wildlife in danger of extinction. The Wollongong Natural Reserve has a well-preserved forest with an intact ecosystem. There are more than 450 vertebrates and more than 4,000 species of plants, and the population of giant panda represents more than 10% of the population of these species across China. Located off the east of the mysterious mountain Siwaning, the Wolong Natural Reserve, the reputation of being a natural park for animals and plants. Uh, the Wolong Natural Reserve is famous for its giant pandas, but has much more to offer. It is not only an ideal haven for wildlife, but also a perfect place for visitors for sightseeing, relax time, and maybe learn something for the giant pandas. The Center of Artificial Reproduction of Pandas in Chengdu enjoys a reputation for seriousness and good work that it puts you on the forefront of the far centers of the People's Republic of China, the only place where giant pandas release. Mm, Now they have 68 and 9 babies of the species have been born in this year. A caregiver adult panda without fear the head of one of the copies. Caregivers maintain close contact with bears and spend most of the day in his company, continually feeding them a clean cage and enclosure when the animals lie. Each each adult panda consumes between 50 and 15 and 30 kilograms of bamboo every day. In Chengdu, the plants are cut in areas far from the city, far from the city, in search for the best quality. In the is in his frequent that bird the pandas have twins or triplets. Most of the time, only survives one of them because mother delivered to the care of one of the sons, to the detriment of the other, that he dies a few hours. The center of Chengdu was the first place where he managed to forge pair of twin pandas. Currently, the rate of survival of the twin pandas that are born in its facilities approach approach the 4%, 40%. The three giant pandas under a year playing in the groups of the small the center of reproduction of the Chengdu giant panda. During the first 8 months of 2007 were born 9 babies, growing up without problems. The influx of visitors constitutes a guarantee of subsistence for the reproduction of the Chengdu Giant Panda Center, as well as a sound source of income. Picture a tourist dressed in a row of septic cow in his hands, small 8 months. The captive giant pandas spend most of the day showing and eating and bamboo should then serve as discretion every couple of hours. Their ability to peel to read is short with an anatomy involved particular feet. Despite being nursing, they more have adapted to the hardness of the bamboo and have developed a bow of his wrist until become is almost a thought that humble identically to as do men with their cars of the reserve plus a pair of pants in cakes to to conduct some studies, while the men gentle and good. Okay, this is my video about the Wodong Center in China. Has a important center for the preservation, reproduction, and maintain the giant panda in this world.